Welcome back. Today we are continuing with our practical applications in Autodesk Inventor, and this is exercise number 2. We are going to learn how to model an iPhone 15 Pro. Okay. Well, if you look at it, this is mostly extrude, but we're going to learn other useful tools like project geometry, offset, plane, Miller, and Decal. Here are the dimensions. We got the overall length of 146.6 and the width is 70.6. The thickness is 8.25, and then we got our volume buttons and mute buttons, the power button on this side. As we got, and speaker buttons and charging port. Alright, so I'm going to pause and let you take a picture in case you want to try it on your own. Alright, go ahead, take a picture. And let's jump into Autodesk Inventor and get started. Alright, so in Autodesk Inventor, go to File, select New. Awesome. We are indeed in the United States. So go ahead, select metric. And that's what it says. It says we are in the United States, not in China. We're going to be working in metric. And select standard.ipt. Alright, so this is when you need to create a single part. Later in the course, when we start working on assemblies, we're going to be working with different file type. Alright, so standard.ipt and then create. We're going to start a 2D sketch on XY plane. Alright, rectangle, 2 point. Click the first point. And then alright, so let's go ahead and give it the width. The width is 70.6, and if you hit tab key, allows you to go on the other side and type in 146.6 and then enter. Alright, now let's zoom out. Let's see what we just created. Remember, if you press and hold, you can move your sketch anywhere on the screen so you have more room to work with. Alright, right click and then select OK to exit the rectangle command, or press escape key on your keyboard. Alright. Now we need to select this. The radius is going to be 10. So go ahead and select each corner around these edges. Right click, click OK. Top right corner, the green shape, finish your sketch. Alright, we need now to extrude it. Go ahead and extrude it. What was the overall thickness? 8.25. Alright, my friends. First part is done. Alright. Now, go ahead and rotate it. Remember, Shift and the wheel button allows you to rotate. So, we need to select this face and start a 2D sketch on it. Left click, and you get these multiple options. One of these options says create sketch, second from last. The first one is edit extrude. If you want to change your extrude, maybe the height was 10. You don't have to start over. You can just edit your extrude or edit your sketch if your dimensions changes. Alright, cancel that. Select that and then go ahead, create a 2D sketch on this face. And we're going to start with the charging port as well as speaker buttons. So line command, draw a horizontal line starting from the midpoint of this side to this side. How do we know it's horizontal? When you see the 0 degrees or 180 degrees, you know it's going to be perfectly horizontal. Right? So do that. Now left click to select that line we just drew. Then right click. Let's make it a center line. We go back to rectangle command. This time we need to select 2-point center. 2-point center. Find the midpoint. And the width of this, actually the length, let's start with the length, is going to be 9 millimeters. And then hit tab key to go on the other side. That needs to be 3.5. Okay? Right click. And then click OK. That means we finish our 2-point center rectangle command. Now we can go ahead to something else. Let's go fillet. You guys it right. Fillet, what's the radius? Focus. Cancel that. Fillet one more time. Change your radius to 1. And select these edges as corners. Round all your corners. Awesome. Right click. OK. And that is done. We need to also draw a circle here whose diameter is 1. Enter. Okay. Distance between this side and the center of the circle needs to be what? This distance needs to be 7. Awesome. All right. Now we can finish our sketch, I believe. Yeah, let's go to finish our sketch. And we are going to extrude this profile. So the first profile to select is this rectangle. And how much do we need to extrude it? 5. Do we want to be flipped? So make sure it's cut, the output is cut. And then click OK. Now the sketch disappeared. Don't worry about it. Just go under extrusion 2. If you can't find your sketch, select it. And you can turn this light on. That will make your sketch visible. Now we can extrude that circle as well. How much do you need extruded? Same distance we just did, 5. Let's go ahead and make our sketch invisible and check visibility. Or click on this light, whichever. Okay, we are going to take advantage of rectangular pattern to just make a copy of this across. Alright, so go ahead and launch your rectangular pattern, and it is gonna ask you to select the feature you want to pattern. So that's gonna be extrusion number 3. What direction we want direction to be? So go ahead and select direction. Select this edge. Alright, that's right direction. How many do we need? Let's do 5 of them. What's space between them? Was 2. And then click OK. Awesome. So one side is done. The speaker the speaker buttons, I suppose, are done. And we can, instead of just doing the same thing over on this side, we can take advantage of plane and mirror tool to copy these over. Alright, so to do that, go to plane tool, and we need to select mid plane between 2 planes. The plane one is going to be this one, and the second plane is going to be that. Look, Inventor created a plane that crosses through a midpoint. Alright, Now, launch your mirror command. The featured mirror is what? Rectangular pattern. And select your mirror plane. It is going to be this guy. And boom, done. Left click, right click, and uncheck visibility. And that plane, we're just gonna hide it. We don't need it. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, charging port and speaker buttons done. Now let's go ahead and work on the volume and mute buttons. So go ahead, select your left side and start a 2D sketch on it. Draw a vertical line from this midpoint across. Okay. Now left click, then right click, make it a center line. If you don't want to do that, go to the top under format, find a center line. There are multiple ways to do the same thing. It is a matter of preference. I like using left click, right click because it's faster. Alright, so back to the rectangle command, 2-point center. Okay, now this the width of this is going to be 2.5, and then hit tab key. The length is gonna be 5.5, and that is your mute button. Okay, and next let's go ahead and do the same thing. Start off on the volumes buttons. So maybe start from here. Width is the same, 2.5. Length, hit tab key on others to go on the other side. That's gonna be 11. Okay, one more to go. Maybe here. Width 2.5, length 11. Awesome. All right, now distance between them is 5. So go to dimension and then select this side from this side. Sometimes I forget that I go too fast. All right, now that's 5, that's 5. What else do we need to dimension? We need to dimension from this side to the top edge, and that needs to be 30. Side needs to be 30. Awesome, now the sketch is fully constrained. Alright, on your exam, they may ask you how many dimensions do you need to fully constrain your sketch. You can just look top right corner, top bottom right corner. On your exam, they may ask you how many dimensions do you need to for your sketch to be fully constrained. Just look at the bottom right corner and it's gonna tell you how many dimensions you need. Right now it says fully constrained, so we are good to go. All right, now let's go ahead and do fillet. Radius is gonna be 1, so go ahead and do each corner. Okay, select each corner, select each corner. Okay. All right. right, that is done. Finish your sketch. We need to extrude it, right? Most of this project is primarily extrude. How much we need to extrude it? 0.5, and click OK. So that is the mute volumes buttons done. Alright, so on this side, on the right side, we're going to draw our power button. So go ahead and select this face, start to the sketch on it, vertical line. I'm gonna go a little bit quick so you guys got the hang of it. Vertical line, what do? Make it a center line. Okay. And 2-point center rectangle. 2-point center rectangle. What was the width? 2.5. Thank you so much. What was the length for that? 17.5. Awesome. Go ahead, fillet it. Go ahead and fillet it. Let's do one. One looks good. One looks good. Good. Awesome. All right, finish sketch. Oh, no. We made a mistake. We're missing a dimension, important dimension. So go ahead, add it to your sketch. What's your dimension? So from this side to this side, that needs to be 46. I got too excited. I missed dimensions, so don't do that. Okay. That needs to be 46, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. 46. Okay. That looks better. All right. Now we can outside can move this one outside. It looks a little bit better. It doesn't matter really. It's just a preference. All right. Now finish your sketch. Extrude it. How much? You guessed it right. 0.5. Oh my friends, we are getting somewhere. We are almost there. What is left? What is left is what? The camera. Go ahead, select the back. Start a 2D sketch on it. I'm gonna draw a 2-point rectangle. It's actually gonna be a square. The length is 38 by 38. Okay. Right click. Alt escape. Now, so from this side to this edge, the distance needs to be 5, and also from here to here, the distance needs to be 5. Okay. You also round these corners. So go to fillet. What was the radius? 5. Select this guy. Select this guy. Select this guy. All we've done so far is what? Extrude, fillet, and I mean, all we do is we use mirror command and rectangular pattern, but you've seen that before. All right. Now we can finish. Extrude. Yes, I love extrude. Extrude how much? 2 millimeters. 2 millimeters. The way Autodesk Inventor works, the most commonly used buttons are, at the top. So like it starts with extrude. That tells you that you can do a lot of things with extrude. Alright. Now we're gonna select this face, start it to the sketch on it again. We are ready to work on the cameras. So go ahead, draw circle, use circle command, select circle. All right, so the diameter of this circle is gonna be 16. Okay. Sometimes when I go too fast, I make mistakes, so maybe I should slow down. All right, 16. We need to draw another one here. Diameter is also 16. Okay. Right click. Okay. Now dimension from this side to the center of this guy. That distance needs to be 9.5. Okay. Same here. From the center to that needs to be 9.5. All right. Let's make sure that these two are aligned. So under constraint, go ahead and find vertical constraint. Select the center of this and center of this guy. Alright, that side. That distance needs to be 9.5. Okay. So now these two are aligned. Alright, so we don't have to measure this one. Okay. Now we're gonna need one more because iPhone 15 Pro has 3 cameras that are rear facing. So make this also 16. The distance, this one, from the center to this outside edge needs to be, oh, right on the money, 19. 19, okay. What about the center to this outside edge? 9.5. Okay, I think that's all the dimensions we need. We can go ahead and finish. Guess what we're gonna do? Oh, guess right. Extrude. How much though? Let's do 0.5. 0.5. Now we can also, we're going to land a new, I guess it's not new, but maybe new for some of you. My STEM 3 class, we definitely used this command before. So go ahead and select this first, start to the sketch on it. And we're going to use project geometry and select this guy. And this circle, select each one of this. Alright, and then right click, finish, okay. Alright, now offset them. This yellow circle, just offset them by 1, 1, 1. Okay, finish. Extrude one more time. We're gonna extrude this one with the inside ones. And let's do a 0.2. Okay. And that is the camera. That is the 3 cameras. We're missing one more. The small one, I think it's front facing camera, the smallest one. Alright, so we're gonna draw it here to the sketch. Again, circle. Circle, you must be a pro on drawing circles by now. What's the diameter of that one? 6. Awesome. Alright, now we're going to do project geometry again. So I'm gonna select this outside circle. And the reason why we did that, we want to make sure that this circle and this one are aligned. Okay, alright, so let's go ahead and go to vertical constraint. Find the center of this guy and the center of this guy. Right click, okay. Now dimension. Alright, so at the bottom right corner it says where 1 dimension is needed. On your exam, they're gonna ask you how many dimensions do you need for your sketch to be fully constrained. Now, it's telling us that we need a one dimension. Literally all you have to do, just look at it here, and one dimension is needed. Alright, so let's go ahead and add that dimension. So if from here to here, that needs to be 7. Now look at what happened. Well, first of all, the color changed from purple to black. Now our sketch is fully constrained. Easy. Okay? There's another way to do it. I'll show you another way to tell how many dimensions you need to fully constrain your sketch. But the quickest way to do it is to look bottom right corner tells you. Alright. Finish your sketch, extrude it, 0.5, extruded 0.5, and we're going to also fillet it. Yes, you can apply fillet. A fillet command works both ways in 2D and 3D. It is, some people prefer using it in 2D because it's faster, and 3D may slow your model down if you have a very complex model. Alright, so I try a fillet of 0.2. Alright, now I believe the cameras are done. What's left, my friend? We got the power, charging, and speaker, volumes up and down, and mute. And we got our cameras. Are we done? Almost. We are almost there. So we're gonna select the front face. Start a 2D sketch on it. And again, project geometry. Project geometry. Select these face. You get that yellow outline. And click OK. Now we're going to offset this sketch by this offset. There's offset command. You're going to offset it by 1 millimeter. Okay. And finish your sketch. Now you're gonna extrude this part by 0.5. 0.5. Alright. And then also fillet this edge by 0.5. Right, 0.5. And that looks like an iPhone. Oh, that looks like an iPhone, my friends. Awesome. Make sure you have 8 edges selected. Alright, now we can, I do believe iPhone 15 Pro is titanium. If they have any other materials, I don't know. Let's go ahead and change our appearance to titanium. Appearance. Find titanium somewhere here. Where is titanium? Okay. We are done. Those who are in my principles of engineering and technology, this is where I expect you to stop. For my STEM 2 and STEM 3, you guys are a bit more advanced, so we're gonna keep going, and yeah, we can make it a little bit more realistic by wrapping this image around it. And so let's go ahead and see how we're gonna do that. We're gonna select this front face, and we can insert an image. So go ahead, make sure you download this image before save it on your desktop or on your computer. Alright, so open and bring the image and just press it somewhere here. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and object geometry and select this face. I got this outline here, and we're gonna try to align this part to this. Yeah. Okay. Let's go ahead and scale it down. So the left corners, I'm gonna allow it to scale it down, and the right corner, top right corner, allows you to move it, and the bottom right corner allows you to rotate it. Okay, just scale it down to where it looks like the same size of this, so it's too small now. Just get it up a little. Okay, fine. I think I almost got it. This edge and this edge aligned. So I'm gonna say, let's see which one. Let's see if it's scale it down a little bit. Okay. Okay, now it looks like we got it. So go ahead and finish your sketch. I just try to eyeball it. It doesn't have to be perfect. I just want to show you how to use Decal command. That's all. All right. Eyeball it, and now we're gonna check out the new command. It's called Decal. Check this one out. Okay. The image is already selected, and it's asking us to select a face, select that, and wrap to face, and then click OK. Oh, done. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're almost done with exercise 2. So those who were in my STEM 2, this is where I want you to and go ahead, screenshot this and put it in your portfolio. My STEM 3 class, to whom much is given, much is expected. So you guys are more advanced, and there's one more thing I want you to do. But for STEM 2, you guys are done. Screenshot it, put it in your portfolio. And your portfolio should be looking like this so far. So you got exercise number 1, exercise number 2. All right, for my STEM 3 guys, we're gonna have to create this drawing. It's gonna be a quick review because we did this last year, and also there are gonna be some questions on your exam about drawings. All right, so we're gonna learn how to create these multiple views, back views, front view, out of the text, dimensions, you got center lines. All right, and that's what I want you to continue to work on next. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do that in another video because I don't think you can finish this in one video. It would be probably too long. But I expect you to get this model done because once we start working on assemblies, we're gonna need it. Alright, so go ahead at least get at this point. Okay, and then we're gonna continue with drawing in other video. Like always, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, feel free to ask for help.